Get ready for an extraordinary adventure where zoo residents, farm favorites, and wild creatures join forces in the ultimate display of teamwork. This action-packed experience invites young explorers to discover how animals from different worlds can work together to solve problems, overcome challenges, and protect their habitats. From clever goats outsmarting obstacles to majestic elephants lending their strength, zebras are about 4 to 5 feet tall at the shoulder and can weigh between 400 to 850 pounds, 180 to 385 kilograms. Zebras live in groups called herds or harems, often led by a dominant male stallion. Zebras need to drink water daily. Cats were domesticated around 9,000 years ago, likely in the Middle East. Cats are known for being independent, but can form strong bonds with humans. Cats purr when they're happy, but also when they're scared or in pain. Gorillas are mostly vegetarians, eating leaves, shoots, fruit, and stems. Occasionally, they may eat insects like ants or termites. Gorillas primarily walk on all fours using their knuckles, a trait they share with chimpanzees. Bulls are mainly used for breeding, and in some cultures, for work or sport, like bullfighting. Bulls can be territorial and aggressive, especially around other males or during breeding season. Bulls eat grass, hay, grains, and silage, just like cows. They have a 4-chambered stomach to help digest tough plant matter. Rhinos mark their territory with dung and urine, often piling up dung in the same spot to form dung middens. Rhinos have excellent hearing and sense of smell, but poor eyesight. They often rely on scent and sound more than sight. Rhinos are heavily poached for their horns, driven by illegal trade, especially for use in traditional medicine, despite no proven benefits. Anteaters can eat up to 30,000 insects a day. They love ants and termites, but never destroy a whole colony. Anteaters have a lower body temperature, around 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius, than most mammals. Snakes have no legs but can move quickly and quietly using their muscles and scales. Some snakes lay eggs, while others give birth to live young. Snakes flick their tongues to taste the air and pick up scent particles, which helps them find prey. Snakes don't have eyelids. Instead, their eyes are covered by a clear scale called a spectacle. Cheetahs are the fastest animals on land, reaching speeds up to 70 miles per hour, 113 kilometers per hour. Cheetahs eat mostly small to medium-sized animals like gazelles, impalas, and hares. They hunt during the day, especially early morning or late afternoon. Cheetahs purr, chirp, and hiss, but they don't roar like other big cats. Wolves are the ancestors of domestic dogs, Canis lupus familiaris, diverging around 15,000 to 40,000 years ago. Wolves form lifelong family bonds and care deeply for each other, sharing food and caring for the young and sick. Wolves howl to communicate across distances. It's used for coordination, territory marking, and bonding. Each wolf's howl is unique. Rabbits are not rodents. They belong to their own group called lagomorphs, along with hares and pikas. Rabbits can jump up to 3 feet, 1 meter high, and 10 feet, 3 meters long in a single leap. Rabbits produce a special type of poop called cecotropes, which they eat to absorb. Hippos are one of the largest land mammals. Adult males can weigh up to 3,300 pounds, 1,500 kilograms. Hippos are very territorial and can be aggressive toward humans and other animals. Usually, one calf is born, often underwater or very close to water. Polar bears have dense fur and a thick layer of fat, blubber, to keep warm in freezing temperatures. Polar bears mostly live alone, except mothers with cubs or during mating season. Polar bears primarily eat seals, especially ringed and bearded seals. They can swim for hours to catch prey or travel between ice floes. Elephants eat grasses, leaves, bark, fruit, and roots. Up to 300 pounds, 136 kilograms of food daily. Elephants have excellent memories and can remember water sources, friends, and dangers for years. Elephants live around 60 to 70 years in the wild. Usually, one calf is born. Dogs were domesticated from wolves over 15,000 years ago and have been humans' companions ever since. Dogs have up to 300 million smell receptors, compared to about 6 million in humans. Dogs communicate through barking, growling, whining. Horses have been domesticated for about 5,000 to 6,000 years and were crucial for transportation, farming, and warfare. Horses have large eyes on the sides of their heads, giving them almost 360-degree vision. Horses' hooves are made of keratin. Sloths spend most of their lives in trees, rarely coming down. They eat, sleep, and even give birth in the treetops. Sloths are found in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, where they blend perfectly with the treetops. Sheep can recognize and remember up to 50 individual sheep and human faces for years. They use this ability to maintain complex social relationships within their flock. When sick, sheep will selectively eat specific Lions primarily live in savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands in Africa. A small population also exists in the Gir forest of India. Lions weigh around 150–250 kilograms, 330 to 550 pounds. Females are smaller, around 100 to 180 kilograms, 220 to 400 pounds. Goats were one of the first animals domesticated by humans, originally in the Middle East. Goats can climb steep rocks and trees. Mountain goats live in extreme alpine environments. Goats eat grass, hay, shrubs, leaves, and weeds. Farmers often use goats to clear land of unwanted vegetation. Giraffes are the tallest land animals, with adult males reaching up to 18 feet, 5.5 meters tall. Giraffes fight by swinging their necks and heads to show dominance, a behavior called necking. Giraffe has a unique pattern of spots, which helps with camouflage and identification. Their tongue is about 18 to 20 inches, 45 to 50 centimeters long, and dark-colored to protect against sunburn. Crocodiles keep ecosystems balanced by controlling populations of fish and other animals. Crocodiles have a nictitating membrane that protects their eyes underwater while allowing them to see. Crocodiles can grow from about 5 feet, 1.5 meters, to over 23 feet, 7 meters, depending on the species. Crocodiles have existed for over 200 million years, meaning they lived alongside dinosaurs. Crocodiles are reptiles, not amphibians, and they lay eggs on land. Our wildlife warriors face their first test when a sudden storm disrupts ecosystems across the board. Children will help guide animals through an exciting obstacle course. Zoo animals build bridges with their trunks and tails. Farm animals use their strength to clear debris,